Hello YouTube, this is Josh once again from the Pantek brothers. I'm back with Motorsport Manager. I'm going to continue back with my career. I played through a little bit more, but I took a little break to try out a couple of these other games. I did the Let's Play video for Door Kickers, as well as the Car Mechanic 2015. Sorry, it's still early here recording this video. I had a hard time remembering what I've been playing. So, we are at Milan, and it is race day. So we've done the qualifying. Honestly, I really don't remember what I did for setup on this. But, we will see. Intermediates and race trim. Alright, race trim. Soft tires wear more slowly. Yeah, let's do that. And leave both of those. Car setup. Well, I must have done okay. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see. Closer to that. Gear ratios. Like that. And we will run on. Let's see, the weather forecast looks sunny. We will run on. We'll run on the softs to start off with. Default fuel, softs, and we'll leave the strategies the way they are. And let's see how we do. So, I've been wanting to get back to this for a little bit, but I wanted to try these new games. It's always a temptation when you got new games to hurry up and try them out, of course. So we shall see how this goes. Starting off in third and fourth. And let's see how this goes. Let's speed it up a little bit. We're obviously continuing to need to work on our cars. The reliability of our parts is always going to be an issue at the beginning of the season, since we're a fairly low-funded team compared to a lot of these others. You know, I don't think we have broken the 10th place barrier for a finish last season, let alone this season. Valdez, while he is our senior driver, he has not been able to perform as well as of lately. Maury has definitely been doing better. Overall, Valdez seems to do better at the beginning, but can trail off at the end. But I also take responsibility for some of my part in that I've made poor pitting choices, as well as fitted him with some parts that have not always been the most reliable. But he is in a battle for 6th place, trying to fend off 7th, and he looks like he's going to get overtaken here as he goes back straight away into this corner, and he drops back. Let's take a look at how Murray's doing. He's way back in 18th place. Definitely right on the heels of 17th, but there's a whole pack of them here, and he's not going to be able to overtake into this corner. But he does it and moves up into 17th. Though he has a long way to go, 10 places to catch up with Valdez. Coming off this straightaway into this corner here. They seem to be doing alright. Their tires aren't really heated up yet, even after 5 laps. So I'm going to switch their strategy to push for both, see if we can get the tire temps up and get them some more grip, hopefully. Though it will mean their tire wear. We got a yellow, so let's bring both of these guys in. Switch out the tires. Well, let's take a look at part conditions. 40% for, yeah, I think I'm going to let them run for a little bit. Fuel them back up. And send them on their way. Put this softs back on. Fuel up. Parts 34%. Yikes. 33%. I'm just gonna have to do it. And see if they can gain a few places. Oh, but we just lost the yellow flag. So we want to cancel. Oh, looks like Valdez is already coming in. We're gonna have to leave him out. I didn't realize that yellow flag was only for the sector, not for the whole course. Warriors are on the heels of 14th. 14th is pitting this lap. And let's see how this plays out. Valdez is back out on the track. He's dropped to 19th place. I think. Alright, so it looks like the main portion of the field has pitted this lap. And we've bumped up to 6th place with Maury. And he's fighting for 5th now. We're in lap 7 of 21. We're definitely going to have to, he's got to pit this lap. We're going to run out of fuel. And so it looks like suspension has dropped out and needs to be repaired. So let's fix that. 20-second pit stop. Pretty log. So he will be pitting here. See how we do on refueling. See if we make any mistakes. No, I made a mistake on the tire change. Did great with the repairs, but his tires killed us time-wise. We're back down to 18th place. And we are 32 seconds off of the race leader. So the top, you know, around 7 places were just in the pits this lap. So we're definitely going to be off of the race leader. Come up to 16th place here. So we got a driver who's out, Sylvia. So we'll guaranteed. And here is Valdez with an issue with some of his parts. Again, suspension. So we're going to have him come in. Let's go ahead and fill him up. That will obviously not get him. Tires, you might as well change. I mean, I'm having to come in anyway. It only adds a couple more seconds. Though he did get back up to 12th place. Right outside that window for 10th that our sponsor wants to get us our money. And again, Maury is having issues with some of his parts as well. Let's see, what is it? The engine. Yeah, man. So this is a really tough thing about this game. If you do not have reliable parts, you are going to be spending all your time in the pits during these races. And you're going to lose so many positions and so many opportunities. It's really tough. You're taking one of the lower sponsored teams and trying to work their way up. It'll take several seasons of doing mediocre to be able to get back into some kind of competing form. Alright, so Maury is back in the pits. Let's see how his pit stop goes. I made a mistake of refueling. It's costing us some time. I'm dropping 3 places now. Trying to finish in this engine repair work. So it did alright. And so Valdez moves up a spot. He's getting to 17th now. So we got a blue flag from Maury. We got the 3rd place person. The 2nd place person just passed him. Coming back up on him. So alright. where we got Valdez. Let's go take a look at him. Where he's at. He's kind of all alone, not really too close to the next place. 16th is 8.5 seconds away. We definitely got some ground to make up. But not in last, I guess. That's something. We got 13 of 21 laps completed, so we're well over halfway now. And 216 miles per hour. Not too bad. Seems fast, but we're definitely way off the pace. Overall, let's see. Their tires are good and heated. Not overly heated, so we're not losing any traction. Looks like some of the field is pitting this lap. And if we can, let's pause this real quick. He's having an issue with some parts. Let me get him fueled back up. No, so I'll have to come back in one more time. The brakes need to be worked on. And man, that engine's going to take toll as well. I'm going to go ahead and be proactive about that and get that taken care of. Alright, let's send him in. Let's take a look at Maury while we're at it. Alright, so his parts are doing okay. He's got about 7 laps of fuel. I'll leave him out this time and see how they'll do. He's into the pits now. Gonna finish refueling. Alright, did a good job with the gas. Let's see how long his engine repairs take and his brakes. So we've dropped a place. We're down to 18th, which is essentially the last. Down 19th now. So we're right on the heels of 18th place. We should be able to overtake him easily. I think he is the superior driver. Maury has a lot of potential coming up on this team in his first season. I have those few other drivers as well waiting in the wings that I will be pursuing once I decide who I want to go after. I have a couple more that I wanted to finish scouting before I made my final decision, but there was definitely a couple that have caught my eye. They have lots of potential to be really, really good. We got lapped again. Those first and second just came through behind Valdez. And you're 16 of 21 now, so we're winding down in the last portion of the race. Let's take a look at how Maury's conditions doing. His suspension and engine again are almost in the red and lower 20% now. And Valdez is doing okay. I think he can make it through the rest of the race without having to come back in as far as condition of parts go. Alright, so we definitely need now to lower the strategy for the tires. They have gotten too hot and they are going to be losing traction. So it has moved up a place. Both 19th place and 9th place person, even though they're a lap ahead, are coming in or having some kind of mechanical issues. That's what the red exclamation mark means. So we got 2.8 laps left of fuel for Maury and 5.8. I think Valdez is going to be able to go the distance. He doesn't have to come back in. If his tires can last through the next 2 laps, we'll be good to go. Both I think are going to have to wait. I think I'm going to have to leave Maury out and see if he can make it. He's in 17th place, so they're back to back now. Maury's got about 33% tires left to go for, was it 2 more laps now? Or 1 more lap? So we shall see. Everybody else is on their final lap, I believe. And he's got 1.2 laps of fuel. It'll be very, very close. I think he may actually run out of fuel, because he's got a good portion of the course left on that long straightaway in 0.86. Oh man, if I don't want him to run out of fuel, I have to put him in. But I just missed. Alright, so he's got an issue, and we're going to send him down to low and see if he can limp it back. His suspension is done, and I think he's going to run out of fuel before he makes it back to the finish line. Yeah, .0200. He is done. He is out of fuel, and Valdez is definitely going to catch up with him. He's got the more fuel left, and here he comes, 17th. Might be able to limp it out before he gets to the finish line. No, and he does not. Valdez passes him right at the end. Alright, 17th, 18th place. So we did not come in last, but not much better. So the winner is Team Ozu Motor. That is Tyler. Disappointing, but should not be too unexpected. Alright. We don't have any parts that break any of the rules, so don't have to worry about that. And here we are down in 17th and 18th place. And 80 points off of the next place in the team championship standings. Let's see what we got going on, what we can improve. If we have enough money, we'll work on building a new part. See if we improved it all. 1.5, 4.0% improvement changes. And went down. Happiness for our chairman. Did he get some money, thankfully? 2.9 mil. Save. Let's see. Let's check our mail. Yeah, car condition. Yeah, alright, they're going to be fixing. Let's see, our HQ has got 14 weeks left. So it's just a quick Let's Play for today, guys. We'll work on doing some parts, I think. We definitely need to design some new ones, that's for sure. Our gearbox has the potential to get some good reliability, and hopefully it won't get banned. So we got some Let's Plays coming down the pike, some other ones from Steven in Japan, and I hope you guys enjoyed our Let's Play videos as of recently. Please remember to share, like, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.